Good morning world from Siargao, Philippines. I am currently doing a bit of window renovation. I just pulled the window out of the kitchen and I am currently standing on the kitchen sink. Got a very important task today, trying to keep lizards out of the house and keep the air conditioning, cool air inside. This window here in the kitchen is right underneath our AC unit and we're losing a lot of heat into the jungle. I mean cool air, not heat, sorry. Although this air conditioner does have a heating function, although I think we're never ever going to need that here on this island where temperatures don't seem to drop below 30 degrees ever. I've got this very special furry insulation from Lazada. Sacha's over there busy doing some editing at the computer and I'm going to drive into town to the hardware store to see if I can get some shelves made up. I thought I ordered shelves online, but instead I just got brackets, so I need to get the wood cut. But first of all, I need to refit this window. It's been an AC off morning, hasn't it? Yes. This feels like it was when we first got here. It was just so hot to be out in this room, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's getting quite sticky.
Story's awake. Have you got something to tell me?
Yeah, this is bottle, shaped like a bottle.
Yeah?
Yeah, and this is made out of 4 bottles.
What the bag is made out of? Is that a new present?
Yeah.
Oh, like a recycled bag?
This is bag.
What's that? Sticker dolly dressing mermaids. You love these sticker books and activities, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it for my mum.
Oh,
Where did it come from?
Comes from Nanny.
Nanny loves sending those books, doesn't she? You really enjoy them.
It says here, for Story, lots of love from Nanny.
Oh,
Thanks, Nan.
save our oceans. That's nice. Before I go out, I want to show you something I always find amusing. Now, I'm no builder of any kind, but I do like to dabble in a bit of do-it-yourself. I've sealed up all of this window and I'm like quite pleased that there's no more gaps around the window. I'm thinking, great. And then I stand up here to check my work. What do I see on top? The window is not sealed at all. That's the actual frame inside the wall. Luckily, I've got much more of this insulating brush to put in and I'm going to fill up the gaps and then seal up the rest with this stuff. It might seem a bit tedious, but I think it will make a huge difference to the electricity bill.
You tied my hair up.
I just tied Story's hair up because it was going in the stickers. She doesn't want me to look at the process of the sticking though. She wants to make the picture and then surprise us with it. So while she's doing that little activity, I'm making some pasta for lunch. Jay's into hour 3 of window project.
It's been 3 hours.
This is the 3rd hour, yeah.
Bloody hell. I've got Story's new Save the Oceans bag with me. I'm going to go down to the hardware store, see if I can get the shelves made, and also if I can get vegetables. We're completely out of food. I'm going to take Biddy. I like driving this car, I quite like the way it sounds. I've never had a Toyota before. It is still a bit temperamental and I'm not quite happy with how it's running. But we're making the most of these lockdown months to try and get the car ready for our journeys off the island. Empty roads! Always empty roads these days on Siargao. Beautiful though. Oh, I just said empty roads and there's a buffalo driving. There's a Philippines jeepney. One thing Sacha and I have always said that we love about living in Asia is how exotic everything feels all the time. Anything that's just regular life here in the Philippines for Filipino people to us is completely out of this world. Like seeing a buffalo just being ridden down the road. You'd never get that in London. And for those of you that are curious, yes, I do drive in flip-flops. Sometimes I even drive barefoot. Okay, it's looking like the hardware store is actually closed today. Okay, well, never mind. The most important thing was fruits and vegetables anyway. Oh my goodness, wearing a mask in this kind of heat is so hot. It feels like suffocation. Story specifically asked for apples on this shopping trip, but they didn't have any apples in the store. The main convenience store that we used to shop at is still closed for renovation, so it's been a bad week to not have our local store, especially because we're on lockdown just in this village. Let's go home. Interestingly, the ladies in the shop were asking me if I spoke Bisaya first. Normally, I would have thought people would ask if you speak Tagalog, and a lot of people have been telling us to learn Tagalog first as the first Filipino language. But I honestly think living here in this area, we should learn Bisaya first and then Tagalog after. Ate Jane says that we should learn to speak Siargao non, and my friend Ben told me that we should speak Siargao non, but really I think Bisaya will be the gateway to those other dialects. And I think I've mentioned before that the language, especially in this area, has a lot of similarities to Spanish and to Portuguese as well. So it might be easier for us to learn Bisaya first because I can already understand a little bit of Portuguese. Bag test went well. Hello Dobo, come to sniff my veg. No, sorry. I got pineapple.
You want some frozen?
I did manage to get some cabbage, but I couldn't get lemons and apples. They didn't have any. And I got pineapple instead, is that alright? Okay.
Enjoying your new car?
Looks like Papang's doing his own DIY of his own out there. Mixing a bit of marine epoxy in a coconut ball. Very traditional. He's fixing his machetes. I love that though. I see a bit of Papang in myself, as in somebody who's still going to be doing like working, DIY, bit of work around the house, bit of work on cars, even when I'm that age. I do believe it's very important to keep your mind occupied and to keep doing something that you enjoy, a hobby or some work around the house or just doing things for your kids. It gives you purpose, you know. How's the popcorn? Yeah? So this was the best I could do at the store today. The lockdown vegetable selection. Cabbage, ginger, onion, pumpkin, potato and carrot. What do you reckon? Can something be made out of that?
Yes.
You're the experienced maker of things out of nothings.
How about a potato curry with pumpkin and rice?
Okay. Coconut milk is hard to come by in this town, which is weird considering there's so many coconuts around. You would think that everybody would be selling their own homemade coconut milk, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Interestingly though, this was the same in Portugal. There were so many olive trees growing all over the place, and there was amazing olive oil that each family had their own recipe, but nobody was selling it. So if you went to the store, you could only get really high-priced, bad quality olive oil. When we were staying in Makulai Resort, we got Russell and Mila to teach us how to make our own coconut milk. But you need to have the really old brown coconuts, and you need to have one of those scrapers that can get all of the old meat out of the coconut shell. And then it's really simple. You just add filtered water and squeeze it through a bag like a muslin cloth, and that's it, it's done. Coconut milk, amazing.
You have to get the big things and I have to get the little things.
Okay, so your job is to get the little vegetables out.
Yeah.
So I'll get this pumpkin.
Yeah.
Are you happy with my veg?
Yeah.
Can we make a nice meal out of it?
Yeah. We're gonna have some later.
Yeah, some curry.
Yeah. The skin got off.
That's alright, I'll throw that in a bit. Thanks for sorting the veg.
Got your pile.
Yeah, I've got a pile, you've got a pile. Do you want to know how much it cost?
I don't know.
480 pesos.
Oh yeah.
So we're probably going to have to eat this pineapple tonight.
Alright, yeah, I'll put it in my... Oh, you can put it in your pile. It's very heavy.
It smells good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I smell it too. Yeah.
Very sweet.
Bananas!
Bananas! Whoa, so heavy.
You
These are
put
gonna,
it in your pile.
they're going to need some ripening, aren't they?
Oh my gosh, this one's quite dirty. Smell.
Good morning, it's the next day and we're going to do the shout outs before we head out for the day. Excuse the car noise.
So first up, we are wishing a happy anniversary, 11th anniversary. And the message that we've got that goes with this shout out says, happy 11th anniversary, lab lab ming ming ko. Even though we're apart right now, I want you to know that you'll always and forever be here in my mind and my heart. Stay safe always, be positive in everything you do. Thank you for all the wonderful years we've made so far. I miss you, I love you so much. From your love loy loy bee.
It's a big one.
Woo!
Happy anniversary, Ming Ming and Lolo.
Yay! Good job! And the last shout out for today is coming from Anchorage, Alaska, from Christopher, Ruby and 9-year-old Christina Morgan.
So Ruby is actually from Cebu.
Happy 52nd birthday, Ruby.
Birthday, Ruby.
Now Chris, you mentioned in your message that I said 345,000 euros was 4 million pesos. I did actually get that wrong. I don't know what happened with my calculation. You are correct, it is 19 million pesos. So thank you for correcting me.
Like we said, maths is not our strong point.
Hope you enjoyed today's video and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye!